Hi, today we're going to talk about a moderate resort that is everyone's favorite because of its unique transportation options. Can you guess which one it is? It is Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort is everyone's favorite when they want to stay on the Skyliner route. This Skyliner is a gondola style system that is a great way to transport between EPCOT, Hollywood Studios, and a few of the different resorts along the line. Caribbean Beach Resort is home to many different neighborhoods and is a very large resort that will require quite a bit of walking depending on where you're staying. So you're going to want to know your way around and what kind of requests you may want to put in and different room types that you might want to select to get you in the location that you want to be in. So let's break this down a little bit. There are 5 different distinct islands and neighborhoods in Caribbean Beach Resort. As you can see, this is surrounding a big lagoon lake area, and those neighborhoods are going to be Barbados, Jamaica, Martinique, Trinidad, and Aruba. So let's take a look at this map together. If you see where this old Port Royale section is located, where you see letters like A, B, C, D, that's going to be your central hub area. That's where you will check in for your vacation. That's where you're going to find a lot of the restaurants, a lot of the amenities, kind of the main hub area. And as you can tell, to the bottom left of that section is where you'll find the Disney's Skyliner station for the Caribbean Beach Resort. So looking at these different neighborhoods, you can see Barbados and Martinique are going to be the closest to your main activities. However, they are also going to be some of the more furthest away from the Skyliner stations. Trinidad is also going to be, depending on where you're situated in that area, a little bit further away from a lot of things. Aruba, Jamaica, those are going to be prime locations, great options for you. And even Martinique, you can walk your way through the Riviera Resort area to get to that station over at the Riviera. All right, so we've talked a lot about the location, the access to the Skyliner. If you are going to Magic Kingdom or Animal Kingdom, keep in mind you will have buses that will take you to and from those destinations. This resort, like many of the other larger resorts, will have an internal bus loop. So there will be multiple bus stops around the resort area, so there will be one closer to your section. You don't have to worry about making it all the way to the check-in lobby area to get on the bus. As we talk about rooms, there are only a couple different categories, so it's very easy to figure out what's going to work for you. There are going to be standard rooms, and there are also preferred rooms. Now, in the standard and preferred rooms, you may have the option for a king bed or 2 queens, and those are going to, again, be based on the location. There's also the option for a 5th sleeper, so a room is going to sleep up to 5 guests. It's going to have 2 queen beds and one of those fold-down singles. Those can also be found in the preferred area and in standard locations. So again, keeping in mind standard versus preferred, those are going to change the prices a little bit more, as well as preferred will be in a little bit of a higher price point for you because of the access and the easier access to different amenities. Dining at Caribbean Beach actually gives you a few different options. The first is going to be the Centertown Market. There's a grab and go area and also a regular market where you can get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and choose from kind of your different quick service cafeteria style eats that you may enjoy. It's also where you can find areas to refill your refillable mugs, your water bottles, things like that. And there is a sit-down restaurant here as well, as all moderate resorts will have at least one of those, and this is Sebastian's Bistro. You can imagine there's going to be some Caribbean-inspired fare. There's also going to be some of your traditional fare that all of the family will enjoy too. Let's talk pools. There is one main draw pool area that is all Spanish inspired, and it is the Fuentes del Morro pool. This is going to have 2 different water slides, tons of space to spread out and splash around in the cool pool area. And there's also a very large kids kind of shipwreck section that has a lot of things for kids to do, younger ages. So it's a really fun place to go and explore on a resort day, maybe a non-park day, or on your arrival or departure day as well. There are also 5 leisure pools, so if you're looking for something a little quieter or closer to where you may be staying on the property, there are going to be some quiet pools for you to luxuriate in as well. You'll find the usual pool bar located at the main pool with cocktails and small bites and things that you can also grab and go from that spot. So if you've been wondering if Caribbean Beach is the optimal resort for you, for your family, hopefully this has given you a little bit more information about what you can expect there. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments, and make sure you check out some of our other 5-minute overview videos so that you can choose the right resort for your next magical vacation. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. Thanks so much for watching.